Good morning, everyone. Justin Patton here. So if you're like me, it's that time of the season where we're going to be going to concerts to hear Christmas songs and Christmas caroling. And something happened yesterday that kind of sparked an aha for me, and I want to share it with you today and just get you thinking about how you show up from adults versus with kids. And I went to church yesterday thinking it was just a regular Sunday night service. And when I got there, the parking lot was full. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Well, when I walked in, I realized that it was the Christmas concert. This is why you should read the emails the church sends. But I didn't. So I get in there and I'm watching the concert. And this is what was funny. So the concert starts out with kids in the background or kids singing, right? And what was funny is if you've ever been to a concert or a ballet recital with kids or a singing competition or a singing concert with kids, these kids are adorable, right? They are out of tune. They're obnoxious. Some girl was pulling up her shirt. She fell on the floor. It's funny. They're full of life. The crowd is laughing. And what was interesting is as you watch the crowd, people were trying to lift up and trying to watch, and they were really attentive. And there's always that one kid. There's always that one kid that stands out above all the rest, that's singing obnoxiously and has no clue. But we find it humorous. And what I love about it is that when those kids are singing, we're fully present. We don't judge them for their lack of abilities, for their ability not to be in tune. And we sit up, we look closer, and we find that these random, spontaneous moments are what life is really about. And they remind us not to take life so serious. And I gotta be honest, something happened with me when I watched the adults. And as the adults got up there and they sang, they were all great, but it was interesting. I read something in coaching this week that says this, that sometimes when you are a coach and you have subject matter expertise in what you're coaching, sometimes you don't make the best coach because you find it hard to detach yourself from the subject matter. And for someone like me, I was in band for so many years and played trumpet. What I did is I was listening to this adult choir and the band play, my mind starts going back to my expertise and like, was that right? Was that note right? Or is that out of tune? And what I found, and I don't think it would be just me, if we could all be honest with ourselves, I think there's many of us that when the adults play in our life, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, we become a lot more critical of them. I think we hold them to a different level or higher level of performance. And we take a more critical eye at those people in our life. And for me, what it made me learn is that we hold adults to different expectations than we do some of these children when they're still, when they're singing. We become more critical. And what it made me learn, even about myself, and I think I'm aware of this, but I kind of had an aha yesterday, is that we don't give our fellow brothers and sisters the same level of awareness and forgiveness that we do our own children. And it becomes about perfection, not enjoyment, and not performance, and not just loving it from your heart and being fully aware. So here's what I'm going to ask you for this week. I just want you today to pay attention to the people in your life. And do you show up with the same level of forgiveness and awareness and enjoyment that you offer to youth that you do with the adults in your life? And I hope that you do. I think it was a really good moment for me to learn about myself and to learn about how we as adults just show up. And can you detach yourself from the subject matter expertise that you have so that you can really be in the moment and enjoy not just the people on the other side of the message, but just enjoy life. So I hope it gives you something to think about. I am headed to Phoenix, Arizona today to work with the Taco Bell franchise, and then off to Key West for the rest of the weekend to spend a great guys weekend with my best friend. So I will definitely be keeping some videos through the week. If no one tells you today they believe in you, please know that I believe in you. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.